Good morning, beautiful souls. Welcome to another amazing Bob Ross Friday. I am so excited for this weekend. I don't know about you. I just finished editing the latest Awaken Creators podcast. It's going to drop on Wednesday next week, and I am so excited for it. So definitely tune in and check that out when it goes live. And in the meantime, let's figure out what message Mr. Ross has for us this weekend. Don't you just love these earrings? I got them from a farmer's market in Salinas, California. Oh my goodness, and I cannot remember the artist's name, but she's amazing. I think it was Paloma. All right, here we are in this beautiful weekend. And the card that's come out for us says, you can move mountains, rivers, trees. You can determine what your world is like. You can move mountains, rivers, trees. You can determine what your world is like. And this is a 5 of clubs. This is an interesting card, and I have to say it's representative of some things that I myself have been going through lately, where I'm really coming to terms with the fact that I get to choose. And clubs being related to wands and our willpower and our egoic energy, like how we operate in the physical, what we decide to do, what we choose, how we choose to take action. Bob is reminding us and letting us know that we are the creators of our own realities. We get to choose how we respond to situations. We don't always get to choose, at least it doesn't feel this way, right? What comes into our experience and awareness, but we do get to choose how we respond to it. And if you want to move that mountain, if you want to move beyond that obstacle facing you, you can. You can do it. If you want to add some more rivers, some more flow into your life, you can. If you need more trees, need more groundedness, need more security, right? Coverage. You can. You can decide that that is what you're calling in. You can decide that that is what you're going to bring into your experience, rather than allow outer forces, external forces to kind of kick you around, so to speak. I feel like we need to get one more card. I don't know why, but Bob is telling me get one more card, so we're going to get one more card. You really do get to determine what your life is like. You get to determine the meaning behind things. So, say for example, you're faced with an obstacle. You can interpret it to mean that you are not worthy, or you're not good enough, or that it'll never work, or it's a sign of your failure. Or you can decide to change that. You can decide to interpret it differently. You can decide to see it differently. You can ask for help to see it differently. Did you know that you could ask for help? The universe will show you if you ask. If you ask to shift your perspective. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. Here's Bob. I really believe if you practice enough, you could paint the Mona Lisa with a 2-inch brush. 10 of diamonds, 10 of pentacles here. We are building our legacies, a lot of us. I think that the people who are really in tune with what Awaken Creators is doing, you're here for a purpose. You're here to build a legacy, a kind of artistic empire, so to speak, to really have an impact and an influence on the shifting consciousness of this planet through your creative expression, whatever that may be. Written, singing, music making, film making, photography, art, it doesn't matter. what's happening here and what Bob is reminding us of is that if you practice enough, if you practice this is what we're practicing. We're practicing moving mountains, rivers, and trees. We're practicing determining what our world is like. We're talking alchemical transformation of consciousness on a deeper level. But you practice this and you practice this, and as you get better at it, as you perfect it, as you start to learn what your triggers are and defeat your fears and alchemize them into strengths and move yourself forward through this experience and make choices about your responses, make choices about your beliefs, make choices about how you're going to think about yourself and feel about your future, and you choose in an aligned perspective in a way that aligns with your heart. As you make those choices over and over and over again, you're practicing, it will all come together in a beautiful masterpiece. He's referencing the Mona Lisa. He's referencing one of the greatest paintings of all time. He's referencing your life's work. The 10 of Pentacles is talking about your legacy. And it's possible if you determine it to be so. Okay? I know it's hard. I know it's hard, trust me. But you gotta practice. That's why it's practice. And that's why this community is here. A safe, beautiful place for you to practice, for you to stumble and fall, for you to get back up, and everybody here, as your Awakened Creators family, is gonna love you through it all. We're gonna love you through it all because we know what it's like to be on this creative journey. We know what it's like to not believe in yourself. We know what it's like. So thank you so, so much for being present and for deciding that your creativity is important enough to you to want to do it even better every day. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Like I said, the new podcast episode is going to drop next Wednesday. I'm so excited. You're totally going to love it. You're going to love my guest. It was an absolutely amazing, magical show. And if you are curious what else Awakened Creators has to offer, please go visit the link in my bio. Be sure to follow and subscribe. I'm also on YouTube at awaken.creators. Let me know what you think of this video in the comments below. Are you ready to determine your reality? What things are you choosing to practice? Thank you. I love you. Bye.